All right, we're doing it. I think. I think I got everything working. They say you have 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention. Do I have your attention? I don't know. I hope so. You know what? I got things I want to tell you guys about. I want to help you get better. I want to get better. I want to get better at doing this. And you just got to start. So I'm starting. All right. First thing I teach anyone, whether it's, a friend that just picks up a bass of mine and say, how do you play the bass? First thing I'm going to talk about. It could be a child, could be a grandparent. It's the same thing for everybody. Slap bass. Nope, that's not it. The modes. No, that's not it. Two-hand tapping. All right, now we got it. No, that's not either. What is it? It's the... Oh, man, I'm hitting my microphone. You still with me? All right. For real, though. The rest stroke. Your plucking hand. For me, it's my right hand. Let's just call it the plucking hand. All right? Rest stroke, free stroke. What are you talking about? I'm amazed how many people that have been playing bass for a while that I still see playing a free stroke. We're going to clarify the difference between these two things. I would go as far as to say the rest stroke is king. There are some exceptions where the free stroke makes sense, but I think for really solid, foundational, fundamental bass playing, rest stroke's where it's at. So if you're brand new to the bass and you happen to be watching this video, pay close attention. Maybe you've been playing for a while, and this could just be a reminder, something for you to think about. I'm all about time and sound. Always working on my time, always working on my sound. The rest stroke is a crucial... Of course, my phone's going off. You know what? It's a reminder to do some YouTube shorts. Got to update those. I'm going to keep it. We're doing it live, all right? We're going to set that reminder for a little later. I'll deal with the shorts and the reels another time. Oh, boy. Rocky start, bumpy start. I'm into it. We're going to keep going. Time and sound. The rest stroke is king, all right? Someone's just picking up a bass for the first time. We got 4 strings. Got a big old thick string down here. Got a thin string up top. I like to say start on this one. That's where we can really figure out what's going on with this rest stroke motion. Pluck your G string. That finger is going through the string, resting into the D string. Notice my fingers are alternating just like you're walking. Eventually. Let's just start with the pointer finger. I'm going to play the G string. Now, if I were to play the D string, same thing. In case you don't know your strings, G, D, A, E. E, A, D, G. When I play this G string, my finger rests into the D string. If I play the D string, my finger rests into the A string. If I play my A string, my finger rests into the E string. If I play my E string, where's my finger going? You know what? For starters, you could, if you have a bass that looks like this, put your thumb right there. You can pluck, and your finger can rest right into your thumb. If you have like a jazz bass style instrument, you got pickup in this position or down here, you can rest on that pickup and you pluck into your thumb. Sometimes I'd even recommend plucking into the body. You might have to experiment with it a little bit. That's where we're going to get the fullness, the weight to the note we're looking for. None of this free stroke stuff. It's hard to have tonal consistency this way. There might be a time where we're doing that, but for the most part, rest stroke is where it's at. See that? G, D, A, E. Something's happening though. All my strings are ringing. So guess what? Your fretting hand is going to help with some muting a little bit also. Pluck your G string. Get that fretting hand ready when it's time to hit your D string. So I'm playing G, resting into D. If I want to play my D string, as I'm playing the D string, that's G, here's D. I need to mute my G string, okay? If I want to play my A string, so I'm going to play D again. Notice this, my left hand is just gently touching the G string. Gonna play the A. The left hand is responsible for muting these thinner strings. If I play my E, whoops, now my hand's kind of relaxed, just lightly touching these strings. Honestly, going a little too fast for a beginner lesson. Let's just start with this. Get a nice consistent sound. Who cares if it's ringing? We'll work that out. Could you do it with your middle finger? See that? I'm overthinking it, and then my fingernail ended up touching the G string. Play the bass, they said. It's easy, they said. Wrong. Oh, so wrong. Some of you might be more intermediate, more advanced, and you're like, yeah, I get it. Do you? Do you get it? Muting. The beautiful thing about the rest stroke motion, check this out. If I play my E string, I'm going to play free stroke for a second. So I'm just kind of fingers going into thin air. Play the A, play the D, I play the G. Everything's rumbling away. There's a rumbling in the alley. The band, the shape I'm in. Come on, right? Isn't that a lyric to that song? Rick Danko? Or no, Richard Manuel. He might be singing that one. I know somebody out there has got to be as much of a fan of that band as I am. A rumble in the alley. We don't want that. The rest stroke's going to solve that problem. I'm going to play my E. Gives me some nice weight and authority to the note. My index finger resting into the thumb. If I play the A, check that out. Now my E is muted. Watch the E vibrate. Second, I play the A string and rest, I have built-in muting. So my tone is consistent, my muting is consistent. Especially if you're comfortable with the fretting hand taking care of these thin strings. So, playing the E, I go to my A, we're muted. Another bonus round, what's your thumb gonna do? You know what I like to do? My thumb stays on the E. If I play my D, I got perfect muting system right now. Thumb is muting the E. The D is rest stroke of the D string is muting my A. My D string is ringing, and the G is now covered. If I play my G, D is muted. So if we're playing the thin strings down to the thick strings, that's a nice rest stroke, consistent tone. Play my D string, left hand mutes the G. Play my A, left hand is muting D and G. Go down to the E, everything's covered, okay? This is the foundation, lesson number 1. I don't necessarily want to give you guys a bunch of exercises. I just want you to try this. If you're feeling more comfortable, you could experiment with alternating your fingers. Index on E, middle on A. Index on D, middle on G. What if we can start to move them a little bit? Let's play 4 notes on the E. Alternate those fingers. Move to the A. Now my rest stroke is keeping that quiet. Move to the D. Move to the G. Another note I want to say just about holding this instrument. Try to avoid really harsh angles in your wrist, okay? You're going to develop some uncomfortable sensations there. Try to be pretty relaxed. I like this idea of where's your belly button? The instrument is roughly a 45-degree angle. Truth be told, I heard Scott Devine of Scott's Bass Lessons talk about that a long time ago, and I thought, that's really good. Give credit where credit's due. Scott's the man. So this idea of corner to corner, your headstock facing sort of the top left corner, the body's back right corner. This is a really good way to hold your instrument. My arm is gently resting on the body. On this old bass, you can actually see all this wear. You can literally see where I've rested my forearm for the years that I've had this. Sometimes I get nice and comfy. I kind of rest up in this little curve here. I like to play over the fretboard because I think it sounds good. Okay? No matter what, I'm trying to avoid a harsh bend in my wrist. Sometimes my elbow's coming forward a little bit. You got to make sure you're relaxed in here. There's nice little clearance there. You see that? My thumb kind of anchoring on the body. But right here, there's clearance. Okay. So there's lots of things we can talk about. But they say 10 minutes that's the number you're going for. I wasn't trying to get to 10 minutes. I'm not trying to milk the clock. How dare you accuse me of that? But I see that we're at about 11 minutes and 20 seconds, and this might be a wrap-up. I'm starting somewhere. I think there's going to be one person, perhaps two people that'll find value in this video. Maybe three people. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Rest stroke is king. Experiment with just playing different combinations. That's 3 notes. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Now my middle finger's on the A string. Always with the rest stroke. The rest stroke is king. Tonal consistency, time and sound. Yes, there are things we're going to have to work through. What happens when we're playing on a high pitch string going down to a low pitch string? Do we alternate then? Is there another secret? Yeah, there is. We're not going to worry about that right now, though. Big takeaways. Neutral, relaxed, no harsh angles, really in either hand. The rest stroke system gives you tonal consistency and built-in muting. I play my A. My E is now quiet because I'm resting on that string. So think about it this way. Right hand kind of covering the low strings, the thick strings from ringing. Left hand, assuming you're playing this style instrument, let me rephrase that. Plucking hand mutes the thick strings, fretting hand mutes the thin strings. If I play G and I go to D, got to keep that G quiet. Watch this. If this hand's just waving, yay! I'm playing the bass. I have 2 notes ringing. What's happening? Oh, I got to mute one of them. G. Now I play D. Keep it quiet. Play A. Keep it quiet. This is doing the muting. Play the E. This hand is just relaxed. That's my muting. So there's definitely been a couple bonus lessons in here. If you're totally new to the bass, you're going to start. And it's all going to be, my buddy Luke calls it bass soup. Bass soup is not very good. Eventually we'll get that muting together. And I promise you that the rest stroke is going to help you with your muting and give you that tonal consistency you're looking for. All right, I think that's it.